Greetings, dearly beloved, and happy winter solstice 2022 to the collective coven. My name is Treille, aka @Taboo Tarot Reader. This channel is Experiential Energy Anatomy, and welcome to a little tarot after dark. In honor of this Sabbat, this Yule, this potent energetic portal, which is opening up for the collective, I would like to offer a blind spot tarot reading for the collective. So this is going to be a general reading for all humans and all signs and all placements. Okay. The blind spot is a wonderful spread to increase general self-awareness, and I am definitely curious to know what messages does the collective need to know during this winter solstice. So for those who are not familiar with the winter solstice is always a gentle reminder to remember the theory of relativity. Why is this? Well, depending on if you're in the northern or the southern hemisphere, right, our understandings, interpretations of this energy, this time, can be different. So for those who are in the northern hemisphere, okay, the winter solstice will happen approximately at 1:48 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on December 21st, the same day that the sun enters Capricorn, marking the beginning of Capricorn season. And if you're in the northern hemisphere, this is a day when there is the least amount of light. Okay, it's the shortest day and the longest night. So for many people in the northern hemisphere, the winter solstice has often been associated with darkness, okay, lessons related to the shadow integration versus rejection, acknowledging the shadow, and giving gratitude and thanks for the past harvest, okay, and setting new intentions, heading into the new cycle, knowing that the light will return. But if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's the complete opposite. The script is flipped. So this always brings to our awareness that, again, when we are discussing the subconscious or archetypal energies that the physical tarot cards themselves represent, okay, that everything is relative to the observer. Everything is relative to where you are, the level of awareness or consciousness, your personal filters of perception. So I just wanted to preface that, okay, for this winter solstice. Okay? But let's now dive deep. This is something that interests you. Welcome. Dearly beloved, you're gathered here on this fine evening to propose a little query on behalf of the collective coven. Spirit, how are the hidden subconscious energies manifesting, grounding down and playing out, heading into 2023? What does the collective have a need to know during this winter solstice? Spirit, please help us be a pure and accurate channel to receive. Okay. Let's light our incense, light your candles, charge your crystals, brujas. All my little witches, warlocks, and unicorns out there. And we'll see what tarot cards pop out. But I have a feeling, a funny little feeling, that it may be a good day on the winter solstice to convene with your local coven, have a little ceremony. Don't be tardy to the ceremony, girls. Okay. So first, before we dive deep into the blind spot reading, which is a 4-card spread, to ask the occult tarot deck, okay, what is the overall energy of the reading, Spirit? I haven't used this deck in a hot minute. She feels it. There she goes. Okay, Spirit, what is the overall energy of the reading surrounding the winter solstice 2022 for the collective? Got the Queen of Wands, fire energy. Gonna go look at this image and the hidden associated earth entity with the Queen of Wands. Teaches arts and sciences, tells anything one desires to know. Well. Gives dignities, can make any man subject to one's demands. Gives good familiars. What do you demand from a man? Remembering that sometimes you gotta toss your dignity into the air and see where it lands. That's definitely that confident Queen of Wands energy sensing here. Feeling here the overall energy of the reading with the Queen of Wands. I mean, getting strong down here. This is, yes, about having the confidence to cast your magic, your spells, having the confidence to, maybe I'm sensing here, recognize that the shadow, I'm definitely sensing a lot of shadowy energy here with the Queen of Wands, that your shadow is not something to be feared. The darkness is not something to be feared. It's not evil. It's something that you work with. And the Queen of Wands energy is definitely not a person who is afraid of their shadow. I just feel like here, with the theme of familiars, the animal totems. You can see here this image, there's a camel, right? So as an archetype, what does the camel represent? It represents having the reserves, energetic reserves, to travel across the desert to make a long journey, right? The camel's hump has what it needs to sustain it on its journey, and it requires very little water or food, okay? And so the camel, to me, as an archetype, it also represents, here I'm sensing for the collective, again, to remember during any times that feel dark, right? That you have within you the hidden energy, the hidden reserves to carry forward on your journey, to keep moving, okay? Especially if you're feeling the thirst, right? If the thirst is strong for you, to know that there is a light beyond the horizon, okay? Wow. Thank you. Let's get a look at that image again. Okay. Now, dive deep into the blind spot reading using Crowley Thoth Tarot deck. Okay, the first card in this 4-card spread represents the clear cut or your new identity. Okay. In the topical area of this card, we perceive ourselves in the same manner as others perceive us. Spirit, what is the first card representing the clear cut or new identity for the collective? Oh, wow. Yep, we got here the Four of Pentacles, or Four of Disc Power, which in the Kolithoth Tarot deck is the deacon that represents the sun in Capricorn. So, thank you, Spirit. Power. I'm sensing this is about the collective with the Queen of Wands energy as the overall energy of the reading. To remember your personal power, especially during challenging times. To remember that within you, all the answers exist. Within you is the Akashic records. Within you is the ability, the power to expand, the power to perceive, the power to be a co-creator in the story of your life. And personal power is often something that many people blindly give away to others. All the time. Constantly. So maybe ask yourself the question as you are setting your new intentions for the new year, the new you. How can I maintain my personal power? How can I become interdependent with other humans versus codependent? Because the Four of Pentacles to me also talk sometimes about energies related to financial codependencies or attachments. Okay, material attachments. So this could also be a strong message for people to, during the winter solstice, during your ceremony, set the intention perhaps to purge any attachments which are no longer serving you, any attachments which are draining of your personal power.
But I can tell you what it feels.
Okay, excuse the interruption. Gosh, don't you remember when YouTube was commercial free? And, those were the good old days, right? Man, I miss them. But yes, excuse the interruption. We are a low budget channel, after all. Balling on a budget. But this is what I'm seeing, this is what I'm sensing for card number 1. Okay. I just feel like, too, if you don't perceive yourself as powerful, if you feel like you have not connected with your Queen of Wands energy, your confidence, that maybe other people who steal your power from you, who feed off of your power, do see that within you. And you don't see it in yourself because of whom you're surrounding yourself with. Darling, if you hang around trash long enough, you begin to stink. You know, that's what I'm sensing here too. Spirit is saying, like, be very mindful also of the subtle hidden power dynamics that manifest within any of your personal relations or relationships. Okay? Thank you. Okay, moving on, card number 2. Card number 2 in the blind spot spread represents the great unknown. The unconscious processes and unconscious driving forces that are currently motivating the collective psyche. And these are forces that are powerful, but may not be so obvious. Okay, Spirit, what is the second card representing the unconscious? Okay. Take what's first card face up is the Knight of Cups. Oof, water energy. Yep. Okay, so I'm definitely sensing here during this current time period around the winter solstice, heading into January. January is a big month in the astrology. Buckle up, buttercups. I'm sensing here with this energy, there may be an unconscious impulse surrounding the following type of responses or trauma responses. Fawning, okay? People pleasing, schmoozing, love bombing, sweet talking someone's socks off. You know, the Knight of Cups energy I'm sensing here, there's that unconscious lust maybe to offer someone seemingly their cup of love, right? Yet, what I'm sensing here, some difficult lessons that may be playing out, is that what are the unconscious, again, forces that are driving people to look for sex on their phones? What are the unconscious forces that are seeking in people to form a codependency in the first place? Because the Knight of Cups as a trauma response is also a human who is willing and able to form a codependency with anyone, anywhere. They don't care as long as they have what? Access to supply. Okay? So the Knight of Cups energy I'm sensing here again in this position, there's a strong, I'm sensing, walk-away message from Spirit that the unconscious driving forces that are surrounding the collective, right? There's perhaps an energetic requirement to understand what is an actual love offering, actually offering someone your cup of love versus the illusion of a love offering, a self-serving love bomb. And to have, like the Queen of Wands will have crystal clear, okay, intuition when it comes to identifying, is this Knight of Cups for real? Or are they a fawner, a people pleaser, a sweet talker? Does this Knight of Cups have anything in their cup to even offer me? Or are they seeking to drain me of my personal power and just use my vessel to fuck away their own pain? So many people unconsciously, I feel, seek casual connections, casual sexual relations, okay, in the, matrix, because they're unconsciously seeking to fuck away their own pain and not do the nitty-gritty healing work as an individual. This is, I'm sensing here, this could be a strong message too with the Knight of Cups. Sensing a download here. I'm sensing here a strong message from Spirit regarding this Knight of Cups energy. That, again, in most people, this will manifest in the lower astrals. Okay? And it will manifest, again, as lust. Okay? Covert narcissism. Covert, not overt. And this Knight of Cups may have a sob story that reels you into their swamp. This Knight of Cups may have some type of core wound that they have not yet healed. Okay, and they may use that as part of their love bombing tactic to gain your sympathies. But know that sympathy does not serve you in dealing with an unconscious Knight of Cups. Empathy can serve you. Okay, and that's what I'm sensing here in a higher octave or higher vibration. This is about developing empathy for many people and understanding if you feel like you are highly empathic, if you feel like you're a highly sensitive person, that this strong unconscious desire to have casual connections, right? That is something I'm sensing here that is just going to drain you, right? It's just going to be something that actually is not, what's the language? Spirit, what are the words? Yes, this Knight of Cups could be attempting to manipulate your empathy, okay? Manipulate your sensitivities, knowing that you are an empath, right? In order to gain your sympathy, your pity, and in order to gain your trust, right? And I just feel like in order to somehow interact with this energy in a higher vibration, it's about, I'm sensing, becoming aware that empathy is a skill set that the majority of people have not developed in our societies. It is something in Narc Nation that many people do not have. And so many people who are even out there, I just felt like Spirit was saying, be hyper aware, right, of the covert narcissistic impulse to love bomb and form a codependency too soon, too fast, because ultimately that person is taking advantage of your empathy in order to feed off of your energy, drain you of your personal power. And perhaps it is time during this winter solstice to purge, sacrifice casual connections in your story. This is what I'm seeing, this is what I'm sensing. Okay, moving on, card number 3 represents the shadow. That is what is currently concealed to the collective. Or this also represents aspects of our being that are known to us, yet that we hide from the eyes of others. What is that Knight of Cups character hiding behind their mask of romance? Okay, we got here the 3 of Pentacles, works, earth energy. Wow. The 3 and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, and what I'm sensing here is for some people that night is hiding a third party. And it could be someone that they met in the workplace, I'm sensing here. It could be a casual connection, okay? I'm sensing here, again, there's this strong energy of a concealed third party situation, okay, for some people and their stories, again, when dealing with this energy. Because this energy, when it's in the lower astrals, you bet your bottom dollar, is going to have side piece options A through D, right? Lots of options for their supply, okay? And I'm sensing here the shadow lesson here for the collective, perhaps, is, I'm sensing here, all this earth energy, all this Capricorn energy, right? It's has to do as well. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, okay, which governs money, pentacles. And this, I'm sensing, is for many people to understand that the way that money influences all human behavior, and the way that money, that materialist shadow impulse within people to lust after money, the material, that person who gets turned on by a person's bank account, that person who's looking for a sugar daddy or a sugar mama, that type of person, I'm sensing here, is not on your team. Actually, it's a difficult shadow integration lesson for many people, okay, to learn that a lot of humans in this world choose a partner because of money, right? Not because they're necessarily feeling actually in love with them, but because of what they feel that person could provide for them, how that person could work for them or work with them. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like a gold digger type of energy is what I'm sensing here. And people who are repulsed by someone who has no job, who has no money, right? Who find that really unattractive. Well, the shadow of attraction is repulsion. So this Knight of Cups energy again, this is someone who, during the love bombing phase, may use manipulative gift giving, trying to show you how much money they have to offer you, talking about taking you on trips to Oahu and Timbuktu. I'll get you in my private jet, girl. Come on over. And, that is, it's like, come on. So many people know that, especially I'm sensing here this energy with the Three of Pentacles. Okay, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. When I hold this combination of cards, this feels like someone who is out there working because they know that in order to have sex, they gotta have money. This is honestly what I feel. And this is an energy which no longer serves the collective. It's a very, it's just like a lower astral energy I'm sensing here. It's someone who is, this knight is so stuck in the muck, in the stagnant swamp of their own human experience, of their own ego complex, that it just feels like this person, with especially the Three of Pentacles, representing the shadow. I just sensing that this person here, okay, is again someone who uses money in order to fully aware that that is going to make them more attractive to other people. And that this is someone I'm sensing too. I'm sensing that this is representing the shadow. It just is like, I'm getting this download here of just the senselessness of involving yourself in a casual connection with this energy. Okay? It's like directionless. It's heading down in a direction that you already know how it's going to play out. How's it going to play out? What direction will pursuing a situationship with this energy lead you? Okay? It's going to lead you possibly, most likely, down a path in which once they have gotten what they need, what they want from you, to the devalue and the discard phase. Okay? And they're gonna go off and look for someone else, new supply, okay, who is willing and able. Trust me, there are a lot of people out there who are willing and able to be a free prostitute and not even ask for money in exchange. That's what I'm sensing here too with the Three of Pentacles in the position of the shadow. Are you a free prostitute for these knights in Narc Nation? How's that working out for you? Yeah, and whoever, I'm just getting this download too, like, the Knight of Cups energy behind the cool as a cucumber mask, okay, that suave mask, is a very anxious energy. Like, it feels like there's a lot of like fervor or like tension and that desire just for a quick release during Mars retrograding and Gemini too. I'm just sensing here that desire for quick release. It just feels like it's an energy that feels very frenetic and very fast-paced and also stagnant. And for anyone who is experiencing a third-party situation in their story, again, what I'm getting for you here is that the third party, again, is someone that was either met in the professional sphere, the professional space, okay? And also perhaps the third party for some people in their stories, okay? It could be a financial codependency, okay? It could be, I'm sensing here, a person, a past person that the second party has kept in their loop, you know, and for a while, because there's some type of financial benefit that they get from it, there's some type of exchange that they get from it, but it just feels like it's very stagnant energy. And yes, this is what I'm seeing. This is what I am sensing. Wow. Very interesting messages thus far. Perhaps, too, I'm sensing now another story I'm just going to throw out there. with the Three of Pentacles works in the position of the shadow. This could be about certain things that you, dear viewer, again, hide from others. So this could be about hiding, right, your true desires when it comes to themes I'm sensing here of collaboration. It's about, I'm sensing here, there could be, there's a story I'm going to throw out here. This could be for some people and their stories, okay, about hiding their true desires, right, to have multiple partners, okay? This could be about people hiding that in order to maintain access to supply and maintain some type of illusion of devotion, loyalty, monogamy, right? And this could be about those hidden desires, okay, maybe even within yourself, okay, to just sensing here. Yeah, I'm just sensing here a message for some people and their stories that any shadow integration lessons that may be presented to you during this winter solstice, it could be related to deconstructing jealousy within yourself, those lower astral emotions, okay? And perhaps opening up to new people as well in your story, maybe even opening up, I'm sensing here, to some type of polyamorous situation for some people in their story. But this is what I'm seeing, this is what I'm sensing. Okay, card number 4, representing the blind spot. This can represent manners of behavior that others perceive in us, but of which we ourselves are not aware. So every single human, when it comes to self-perception, has a blind spot. This could be related to your rising sign as well, okay? The energy that others see in you, that you're meant to rise into, grow into throughout your life. Let's see. Spirit, what is the final card in this blind spot spread? The 4th card. Wow. More pentacles. The 5 of pentacles. The 5 of disc. Worry. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Okay, dearly beloved. I'm sensing here, for some people and their stories, their blind spot could be how they come off as incredibly needy, worrisome, and anxious that another person is cheating on them. It's about that feeling of being left out in the cold. Like someone feels left out in the cold. Okay? And this could be too also about other people maybe perceiving you, okay, as someone who is, that Knight of Cups I'm sensing, they may see within you that core wound that's triggered by the rejection, right? that they may understand very well, right, your daddy or your mommy issues, right, and your fear of rejection, that worry that you have, right, that there someone else? Is there someone else? How could they leave me out in the cold like that? How could they treat me like a stranger in the street when we shared intimacy? Well, that Knight of Cups surely can devalue and discard you once they've fed. They surely can walk by you in the gym and not acknowledge your existence and pretend you're not there after fucking you. They surely, if they run into you in anywhere in real time, right, they may understand and manipulate that worry or fear of rejection, okay? And that is why they conceal or hide their true intentions, their true desires, because they know that if they don't pretend that you're the one, they know if they don't pretend that they want only you, they know that if they don't pretend to love you, that they will not get what they want. Okay? I'm sensing here too with the Five of Pentacles, where this is also like, Spirit is saying, like, you know, it's traditionally in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, okay, this image is about like homeless people in the streets outside of church. Okay? So I'm getting this in that context, like breadcrumbing. Okay, that Knight of Cups could know, right, that you may in past have shown manners of behavior that were giving off the impression, this is someone I can breadcrumb. This is someone I can give the absolute minimal to, right? Because, why? Because so many people, okay, even when they know they're getting breadcrumbed, even when they know they're getting the least amount of effort that is put into the connection. Why? Because it's casual, okay? They know, right, that, okay, well, if I say anything, calling them out on their breadcrumbs, what are they going to do, right? The Knight of Cups is going to run away, right, on their horse, right? That love offering will be rescinded if I express my discontent with the meager breadcrumbs that are being given to me. So I'm sensing here the blind spot for many people and their story is this walk-away message. The fawners, the love bombers, the people pleasers, right? They may be hyper aware of, and they may read someone instantly calculating, okay, what's their bandwidth for breadcrumbing? How little can I actually give this person, but still maintain them as an option, as a supply? And they know, perhaps, that the other party, in this case you, the first party, you're the first party, okay? They may see within you, okay, all those desires, right, for that person to be the one, right? They may know that you have, that you're giving off this energy. Like, you're not even perhaps aware of how you're giving off this energy of, hey, as long as you stick around, as long as you give me attention, I'm okay with breadcrumbing. And if you're giving off that vibration to the universe, well, you're just going to be stuck in that pattern with this energy. And you're going to keep attracting this type of energy until you say, no, I'm not willing to be a worrisome mess because someone is ignoring my text messages because I'm getting breadcrumbs. I'm not going to allow another human to drain me of my personal power in that way. I'm not going to worry about if someone is not in love with me but only is interested in me because of the attention that I give them. I don't have time to worry about I don't have time to worry about that anymore. Wow, very, very interesting messages here. Definitely feeling, this has been a particular reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but I feel that this Knight of Cups energy, with Venus in the evening star phase, in which at the Venus star point cycle, following the superior conjunction, the evening star phase of Venus, is related to the Two of Cups energy, love. And with the Knight of Cups popping out, I just am sensing here, before we pull a final oracle message, I'm just sensing here, this is about many people during this winter solstice to get real about what is, again, real love, a real love offering versus the illusion of love. Especially if you are in any online dating applications or websites. Okay, Spirit. What is the final oracle message the collective has a need to know? Using Spirit of the Animals oracle deck. This is a very appropriate deck to close out this reading for the winter solstice. Spirit, what totem archetype, what familiar is guiding the collective heading into the new year? The Black Jaguar. Ooh. Bagheera. Old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Wow, beautiful final oracle message. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to the Black Jaguar totem. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful being. Just gorgeous. I will let you interpret this final message as you do, dearly beloved. This has been your Tarot After Dark Winter Solstice reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest, knowing that this was a general reading. If you're interested in contacting me for a personal reading, my information is in the description box below, in which we gain the most accurate information regarding your personal love life, professional path, or spiritual path. And keep in mind as well that new patrons on my Patreon page as a sign of my gratitude during this holiday season, will receive a free 15-minute personal reading. So if that's something that interests you, you can head over to my Patreon page and link in the description box below and learn all the magical benefits that patrons receive in order to support this channel and continue the collective investigative work, continue to create more tarot and astrology content, and continue to get these messages out to more people who have a need to know. So all that being offered to the collective coven, definitely it was an interesting reading, and I'm truly wishing y'all a high vibe winter solstice. May you manifest auspicious abundance in the new year. May you manifest real love. May you manifest real connection with other humans, other old souls perhaps, just like you. May you manifest all your true heart's desires. Toodaloo.